Hey there, and welcome to episode 9 of Let's Play Rome Total War, a pre-marian challenge. I made a mistake last time and called it episode 7, it was episode 8, so this is 9. So, we've got a revolt in Sparta right here, but that's going to be under control very shortly. These guys are waiting to retrain, I believe. Oh no, they're waiting for units to retrain. We still have some guys over here, which is a good thing. It means you've got some backup. I don't know where those Greeks went. They went north somewhere. I don't know why they would do that, but they have, so I suppose that's a good thing for me. Right. Where's my diplomat? Here he is. Ooh, Numidians. We shall talk with the Numidians at once, yes. Map information, trade rights, please. Thank you. Right, so the Numidians only have 2 territories. They have this one right in the middle here, and this one right here. And it seems like Carthage still has the control of that one right there. But let's see if we can... let's talk to the Egyptians again and just see if they'll go for it this time. 2 grand? Yeah, alright, fine. That means we get trade rights and map information, which is good. Okay, so... Carthage, we've already got your map information and trade rights, so we don't need anything from these guys. So actually we just need to walk back again, because we just have to get trade rights from the Germans and the Spanish and the Britons, who are an absolute million miles away, and there's absolutely no way I'm going to get ships over here to transport me across. So we're going to have to go all the way back around again, which is great, I suppose, if you're into that kind of thing. So, let's go there. There we go. He can slowly make his way back around again. These guys are retraining, so we're not moving them. They're retraining. I don't know what to do with this fleet here. I don't know, maybe if I move them down to somewhere, or move them somewhere, I can retrain them. Actually, if I move them to Croton, I'd be able to retrain them the best, so I'll maybe do that next time. Right, let's end turn. Right, Macedon, Carthage, Pontus, Gaul. They've got a huge army right there. And we're still actually allied with Dacia, which is interesting. No, 62. I wouldn't even take you if I could. Alright, made a small loss, but that's pretty much what we paid in tributes. We made a slight loss on top of that, but it's fine. Got the Temple of Mars in Sparta, that's good. Right, we've retrained everything there. Sparta is again unhappy. We can retrain again because we've got that Temple of Mars now. Alright, so we're going to do that again, and I think we better go for the large Temple of Mars rather than just a regular Temple of Mars. That will also give me more experience. I'll have to retrain again. That'll take 3 turns. But no, we're going to be out of here by that time. So we've got 2 units of peasants here. Let's group them together and turn down the tax rate because they're not happy. Larissa is unhappy. I don't know where those Greeks went, but the fact they're not attacking me is great. Very happy with that. Okay, let's turn the tax rate back up again because we can get... actually, hold on. Yeah, it is better to build another peasant unit. So, those guys are going to wait there for the moment. We'll have highways next turn, and then I think we'll probably have some a shipyard there. Right, let's get these guys over to Croton and see if we can't retrain them. We can. We can only retrain one of them, that's a shame. Let's have another trireme while we're here, because we can. Salona up here, I'm pretty sure they're done with pretty much everything. Yeah. And we can turn the tax rate up here, which is good. Let's do that. Why can we turn the tax rate up so high? No idea, but we can. And they're about to grow as well, which is excellent. Right, Thermon. They will have finished retraining these guys. So, we're at war with the Macedonians. We need to go through here. Okay, did we retrain? No, we didn't retrain any of these guys. So, step there. Then we want Hastati over here. All the Hastati. There we go. And then we'll have the light infantry, otherwise known as Velites, and then we'll have the ranged, and then the cavalry. Okay, not necessarily in the correct order for the cavalry, but never mind. Let's turn down the tax rate so they're happier. Build another peasant. Well, we may as well have one anyway. And that's fine, it's going to take another 2 turns. I think the best idea is to have this guy, or these guys rather, guard this area, because this is where their main army is. They've got some forces down here, but they're largely unimportant. These guys aren't important. That's where the army was that I was looking at before. This guy, he's got a decent army, and Macedonian capital is right there. But he's got a full stack army, but he's actually not very strong, so it means he's been in a fight, which may mean that's where the the Greeks have gone. I'm going to go right outside this town here. Yeah. Alright, fine. Okay, so this army is retraining again, so we're going to leave them as is. The diplomat's fine, everything else is fine. End turn. Right, we haven't been attacked again, although it does look like we've got another Gallic army coming for Salona, so we may have to march up there. In fact, that's probably a good idea anyway. My diplomat has had his path blocked. He made a small profit. We've got a couple of guys now. So Vivis the Wrathful is now a Cazador. That's the lowest rank. And Cassius Brutus is now an Aedile, something like that. Administrative official in charge of supervising the streets, temples, and the quarters of a city, and the distribution of the Cura Annoi, or Annoni, the all-important corn supply. Okay, so food then. Okay, so what does that give him? That's the Monkey Man. He's an ex-Cazador, so he's got influence from that, and now he's got this one as well. So he's got +1 influence and +1 to +1 management and +1 to law. So that'd be good for a manager. Unfortunately for him, he's a warrior, so that's not all that helpful. But he may settle down at some point. We don't know. Alright, Croton now has the Proconsul's palace, whatever it's called. That's the highest level of town palace we're going to have, until we have the Marian reforms forced upon us, at which point we will buy them. Right, so I could get an awesome Temple of Mars. Yes, I think that's a good idea. We'll do that. Tarentum is still building stuff, so that's fine. I don't know where he's going. I've got a sneaking suspicion that he's either going to attack the Dacians here, or he's coming back down to attack Salona, and he has got not in any way a small army, and it's full strength, so there's some strong units in there. Apollonia can't build anything yet, can it? No, I think it might be leveling up in like a couple of turns time, so that would be good. What's over here? We've got Dacian diplomat and a Macedonian diplomat, Macedonian assassin, that's not good, and Macedonian army. I actually would like to have an assassin here of my own. Can I build one here? No, I can't. Right, let's have a shipwright. And don't need anything else here, so a little bit concerned that these guys are going to get assassinated by that assassin. Right, let's attack this Macedonian. Right, what's he actually got? Not a lot. He's got a gold attack upgrade already? Seriously? Fucking hell. Yeah, he's got a lot of experience. So they've got 2 lancers with hardly any experience, 1 levy pikeman with hardly any experience, and 1 peltas that's got experience and a gold weapon upgrade. And when I say experience, for the other 2 I meant upgrades, not actually experience. Right, these guys have finished upgrading. We can't retrain anymore, so we're going to take this army, the entire army, and we're going to march out. And where are we going to go? I think we'll go here and siege Corinth. Oh, and the gates are open. Alright, well then we'll just siege this straight away then, because the spy managed to get the doors open. Oh, and we're going to liberate it from Damasos the Harsh. Okay, so it is a 4-to-1 strength advantage in our favour. We have 1,421 men. He has 399, including himself, 2 units of phalanx pikemen, 1 archer, and 1 light lancers. So, yeah, not a bad army, really, if it wasn't against a full stack pre-marian army that I have. He also has big walls there, so that would have helped him if it hadn't been for me being able to walk straight through them. He obviously wasn't expecting a surprise attack like this. I think the slain care little if they sleep or rise again. Said like a true necromancer.
Victory is near at hand. If all do their duty as Romans, victory will be ours. Bend your backs to your tasks, and all will be well. Absolutely.
So, yeah, the gates are open, so we could just march straight through, but they will have their phalanx pikemen right there. So, where's the... this is probably the best way to come in then. If I place all of my men here, except for one unit of peltasts, and the reason I picked that other unit to stay behind... Well, really? Alright, let's just put them like that. The reason I picked these ones to stay behind is because they have the least experience. You may have guessed that already. Let's put these guys onto loose formation. And they will stay here. They'll run through here and take these towers and then run through so we don't get attacked on the way through. Over here we're going to set up properly. Have these two out the front. Put them in tight formation. Archers behind them. Got a little bit of lag, but that's okay. Right. Don't know why we're getting a little bit of lag. Must be because we've got so many people on the field. Have them in a sort of square formation. There we go. Principes behind them. Equites at the back. They're not going to be involved in this unless I absolutely have to involve them. And I shouldn't have to, given the composition of the other army. Right then, let's start. Oh, so actually they've left this gate completely undefended. Fine, let's have... Oh, they both have the same... Oh, no, they haven't left them undefended. They're being shot by archers. Alright, everyone, move back. Quickly. Fucking hell. I wasn't expecting that. Ow, that hurt. Right, everyone stop there. Okay, so we've got a phalanx pikeman unit over here stopping these guys getting in. Alright, well in that case, we'll just march over here. That'll take some time, but yeah. I was not expecting those archers to be there at all. In fact, these phalanx pikemen are on the walls is a good thing for me, but fucking hell, these archers were unexpected. Right, so we lost 13 velites and 7 archers. Yeah, that could have gone better. Don't know why they were in a weird formation there, but never mind. Archers, let's form these guys up again. Fortunately, we didn't lose too many. We could have lost a lot more than that if I hadn't been paying attention. Right, fine. Cavalry don't care what they do, so they can just sort of sit at the back here. Because we're not going to use them anyway, so... Right, so we're going to leave this area for now, because these guys should come off the walls and leave once we take control of the rest of the city. And we're going to watch these guys, and we're going to go triple speed. Watch them march around. It does look like those phalanx pikemen are thinking about moving, but they aren't right now. So we're going to march out of range of these towers, and this is probably the worst part of the castle to come in from, if it is where I think it is. Oh, it's not actually, it's all the way over there. That's not too bad. I thought it was in here, where it'd have crossfire from 2 towers, but actually it's fine. Right, okay, so we're going over here, and then we're going to march down here. Of course, if I had time limits on, this would be brutal. Oops. Let's get away from the walls, shall we? There we go. Right, go over here. And then we're just going to march all the way up here. We're going to march to here, roughly. Then we're going to march in through the gates. They're taking their sweet time getting over here, but that's okay. If you don't want to watch the long build-up, you could probably skip ahead 5 minutes maybe 10, I don't know. Either way, I'll try and make it as quick as possible, but I'm not going to just throw away men, that would just be stupid. So, especially considering that was one volley and they killed a shit ton. But we should be able to retrain all these guys here once we step inside, so I'm not overly concerned about losing too many men really, but I don't want to have the entire unit die, because that would suck. So, and I could have my archers attack their archers, but then they have the safety of the wall, so I don't think we'd actually come off better on that kind of exchange. And we'd also be in range of their towers too, so they would be attacking us as well. Let's have these guys run on top of here. They're going to lose a few men doing this, probably about half the unit actually, from past experience. Are you going? What are you doing? Get on top of the wall. What the hell are you doing? Right, so you just stood there for a few seconds to let them kill you. Okay.
The walls are taken.
I swear the AI gets stupider and stupider. Right, hold on. Is there a way through? No, there isn't. I'd have to go all the way around if I came in from there. That's irritating. Can I get from here? I'll just go all the way around this wall. Yeah, so I basically end up coming in from this way anyway. Alright, let's have these guys run here. They should all be on top of the wall now. They'll probably take a few more casualties before they finish, but no, they're all on top of the walls now. So they did end up using pretty much half the unit. That's okay. So, what's this in the town square? Light lancers. And the general's over here somewhere, next to the large temple of Zeus. Here he is. I've forgotten what his name was. He was something the Harsh, wasn't he? I don't know. Either way, he's going to die. I expect, anyway. If he's not dumb, he's going to die. And if he is dumb, well, he's still going to die. He's just going to be executed after the battle rather than during it. So, it's in his best interest to fight either way. The annoying thing is we don't have Testudo, otherwise I could just march straight through these gates and just go, yeah, what, to these archers, but... Oh, we actually lost a Hastati as well. Oh well. Let's go triple speed, get these guys around. We're gaining control of a lot of these places, which is good. Getting through over there, you can see them on the far side of the castle. We're basically just taking control of all the walls and all the towers. And the gatehouse over there as well. The less things that are going to shoot missiles at us, the better. I would not be surprised if these guys start getting shot when they go over here by the archers. And if they start routing, I'm not quite sure where they're going to go. That'd be an interesting one. But we may actually be able to shoot these archers with this tower. I suppose we'll see. I'm curious about that one. Either way, I think we're always going to get shot by this gatehouse here, and we're being shot by these things here. Oh, damn it, they've routed. Where are they going to route to? Nowhere. They're just going to stand still on the wall as they're routing. Fine. You guys deserve to die. You were stupid anyway. Right, so we have control of this one here and this one. Oh, okay, they've stopped routing now. Oh, because they actually had control of the tower when they got there. Alright, let's see if we can actually grab these ones without being killed. It's possible, although unlikely. They're still stupid. I stand by my statement. Right, so we captured both of those. So they stopped routing because we took control of them and they stopped getting shot at. Of course, in the largest walls, they would have shooting points here as well, so they'd be getting shot from this side coming up towards it as well. So capturing the walls on a very hard castle is not even really worth doing. You may as well just take the walls down with sap points and rebuild them after the battle. They're being shot now by this one, apparently. That's interesting. Oh well, we've taken control of this one, and we're about to take control of this one. Yeah, being shot by this one now. It fires a lot of arrows, that. Hopefully we should take control of it before they rout again. Oh, and their archers are coming. That's good. Actually, that means we've got a perfect opportunity to bring these guys in. I'm not even going to bother with the other troops. I'm just going to rush these guys in. Even though we're going to take some damage from the gateways here, it's better to get in there quickly. Let's see if we can't throw some javelins at these guys. They're exhausted and these guys are fresh, so a melee fight is a bad idea. But if we don't get in quickly, we're going to lose a lot of people from that. So are these guys coming off the walls or not? We may actually take control of the gateway here, because we may have more men near to the gateway than Macedonia does. No, we won't take control of it. Fine. Well, in that case, we've got to get over here quickly, because otherwise we'll take way too many casualties. So we just need to run straight through. If we get attacked from behind by these archers and phalanx pikemen, then so be it, but we've just got to move. So there's only 12 of these guys left. I would be surprised if they survive. But at least we're not being shot by these towers over here. These archers are shooting us from behind, and we can't do a lot about that. But these phalanx pikemen are going to kill these velites. Yes, that unit's going to completely die. Oh well, never mind, we can just build a new one. So, once we get out of range of these archers, we'll be good, because we'll stop getting shot in the back. But we're going to be, winded already. We're going to be at least winded by the time we get over here. Keep running. And these guys are going to go. Keep running. But yeah, we're getting shot by the gatehouse right there, and that tower now. This tower is going to get lost as well, because these guys are just going to get killed. But these phalanx pikemen are taking damage from our towers. Oh, they're retreating actually, that's good. The archers are coming off the wall. Don't know why they're doing that, but they are. I don't really want to stand and fight where these gatehouse towers are going to shoot me, so they're just going to keep running away. Yeah, these guys are going to die, but, you know, they were a sacrificial unit anyway, so whatever. Oh, maybe they won't actually, but these guys are getting shot, so yeah, they're just going backwards and forwards on the walls. That's interesting, but oh well. Right, once these guys have gotten up there, I want to rest them up a bit. These archers are coming down. I probably could actually charge, cav through here and kill them and take the walls. No, because these phalanx pikemen are going to stay on the wall. Alright, we can actually walk from here, so as not to use up too much stamina. Because these archers are going to get shot by my walls. Unfortunately, I can't select them and tell them who to attack, otherwise I'd be shooting these archers all day long. But, oh well. Yeah, these guys are going to stay on the walls to hold this this gatehouse. But I really need these guys actually to be marching in towards the town square. Don't run, walk. Single click means walk. So why are you running? Walk. Thank you. I guess it's because they were in a group. I'm going to take this unit from behind and we're going to go and deal with these archers. They're warmed up now. These guys are winded, but they are melee troops, so they should be used to this kind of thing. Have them go over here. Going to regroup them. And we'll regroup all of these except for this one. We're still taking some damage here. We're still in these towers though, so they should be shooting these archers as well. Right, charge. It looks like these Velites actually are going to survive by pure fact that these guys refuse to come off the walls, which is fine. Oh, are they coming off the walls? Yeah, they are actually. That's interesting. There we go. We're into melee combat with these archers here, and we should win this. Yeah, Macedonian archers know they're going to lose, which is good. Although we are taking arrows in the back from this tower over here, which is not exactly helpful. Anyway, they're now going to die, which is good. We're still taking friendly fire casualties here, but they're going to route through the back of my army there, so that's fine. They can do that. Okay, so what's in the town square now? They've got a unit of phalanx pikemen back, and as we saw before, phalanx pikemen can be absolutely brutal. And there's their general coming back as well. But this unit of phalanx pikemen here can't decide if it wants to stay on the wall or get off the wall, so that's working in my favour, sort of, anyway. Means I can't capture the gatehouse, but I'm not overly bothered about that, to be honest. Right. What to do with these Astarte? I think we'll just have them just come here for the moment. I really want to see if I can get them over this side of the town square, but I do want them to rest up a bit because they're all tired, and that's going to suck against these phalanx pikemen and this general's bodyguard. Although he doesn't have that many experience by the looks of it. He looks like he just has 3 upgrades, so at worst that's going to be 3 upgrades. And there's not many upgrades on these guys either, but they're much better as standard, so you there, you there. I just want these guys to all sort of group up together, and you here as well. There we go. I don't know which one's going where. Oh, that's all the Principes, isn't it? Okay, fine. Yeah, whatever. Form up, please. Yeah, fine. Go there. Right. So the Principes are all going to stop there-ish. There's the Principes there. And we'll rest them up once they do. In fact, we'll just do that now. Looks like we've killed off all those archers. They must have run through the back of our troops like I thought they would. So we're just going to wait here for all these guys to get here and to untire themselves. I don't know where these guys are going, but the less troops I have to fight in their town square, the better, frankly. Those phalanx pikemen have returned. Normal speed, please. Feel free to throw Peeler. There we go. Right, there's 24 of them. Let's have them swamp him. All 5 of you just attack. You're not going to beat 5 units of Astarte, even if they are tired. You're just not. Or at least you shouldn't do if there's any justice in the world. Right, they're down to 19. Even balance, apparently. They think they're going to win now. They might win against 1 unit, but not against 5. They're shaken and distraught by the number of enemies. As long as I don't bring any back up over here, we'll be fine. I'm a little bit concerned about where that phalanx pikeman unit is. Oh, they're way away, that's fine. Right, there's 11 of them left. We're definitely going to beat them, it's just a matter of how long it's going to take. There we go, he's routing now. And he's dead.
The general is slain, and now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
Okay, let's set up some lines right here. And these guys are going to be pushed back into each other, there's just no avoiding it, so they're going to set up like so. Going to get all of them into position quickly, because they are going to come back for another charge. Even though that will stop them from resting a bit, we're actually resting the Principes more than the Astarte right now, so that's fine. The Phalanx Spearmen are back down to 85 men now. from 120, so that's good. The walls have been doing a lot of damage right there. They're about to get charged again over here. They threw javelin at them though, so there's only 3 of them left. That's fantastic. Right, I want to order the Principes at the back actually. So let's have one go here. Then we'll have this unit, no, this one. Basically going by which one has the least men at the front. And this one, I'm going to overlap them as well. Like so. And then the unit with the most at the rear. Probably not the smartest thing, I should probably put them the other way around to what's the word? To lessen the casualties that we take, but we're going to do it like this for now. Because here comes the phalanx pikemen right here, and we're just going to wait, we're going to triple speed and wait. They'll be coming into peeler range fairly shortly. Here we go. They're about to throw their peeler now. They've readied up right here. Engage peeler. Throw. 85 down to 80. That's not too bad. I think only the front unit's actually firing peeler, which kind of sucks, but never mind. There's a few getting through. Down to 67. And they routed, that's fantastic. Let's turn off peeler. So they're going to get completely wrecked as they go through there. There's only 4 of them left now. That is the strength of peeler. There we go. Right, so they're now warmed up. There's some fresh, some winded. Yep, I'll let you celebrate for a little while. Let's go triple speed. We're just waiting for the worst affected troops to become not warmed up, back to fresh again. It shouldn't take too much longer. The Hastati are all fresh now. And Principes are getting there. There we go, right. Okay, we're all fresh now. That's good. So, let's turn peeler back on again, for those who have it. And I want to run these guys over here. I'm not going to run them immediately, but I am going to run them over there, and then we'll put the Principes over here. Once they get close enough to the town square, I'm going to run them. Round about now for the Hastati. I want to get Hastati out of the way of the Principes, because they need to go across there. And now the Principes can run. Here comes a cavalry charge. I don't know where they're going exactly. I think they're going towards the Principes, but no, Hastati are going to get the charge. That's fine. We're going to flank these guys because we can. Ah, General's bodyguard right there. Okay, this unit can deal with him. Right, they're routing. Hopefully we kill a few before they stop routing, because they're out of the town square right there and they can't fight back while they're routing. Hopefully we're in the way of them getting to the town square. Right, good. All of you run here. We're throwing javelins, that's good. There's probably one more round of javelins to be thrown. No, they're going to stop throwing now, so we're going to swamp these guys from all sides. You go on defensive, just back up. You've got no reason to take any casualties right here. Because they'll take far less casualties on defensive mode than they will on offensive mode, of course. And we're shattering their position from behind, so their formation rather from behind, so we shouldn't lose too many from this unit. Okay, probably all going to die, but whatever, you know. Did I hit cavalry? No. Oh well. That's fine. Okay, they got 54 left. All of you except for you, just charge. Just crush them. Crush them under sheer weight of numbers. So we've got Principes and Astarte all in the mix right here. 32 of those pikemen left. Yeah, now they're dropping a bit faster. Then 23, 22, 21. This is working well. Could have been working better if they'd thrown more Pila, but you know, we had a bad position to start with, so that's fine. Right, phalanx formation is broken. They're now effectively useless. Only 5 of them left. Still getting more men trying to charge through. And here's the last dude. And he's been... No, that's not the last dude, he's one of mine. Either way, we've crushed them. They are now all dead. 100% killed for a 30% loss. Not great, but not bad either. So, Astarte -1 experience. That's not good. Vilites gained experience though. That'll be that unit right there. That's good. Although they'll probably lose it again as soon as we retrain them. So, not exactly wonderful. But never mind. So, let's see what kind of facilities they've got here in Corinth. I know they've got the Ancient Wonder. I'm going to enslave these people. We've captured a wonder. We captured the ancient statue of Zeus at Olympia. The capture of this great wonder is a magnificent feat by our troops, worthy of any hero of Rome, +4 bonus to population loyalty and settlements, which is great. It really keeps people under control. The great temple at Olympia houses a magnificent gold and ivory statue of Zeus, the father of the gods. Possibly the greatest statue ever made in the Greek world. The temple itself was built by Libon in 450 BC, and although impressive in itself, was not felt to be significantly great for such an important site. The Athenian sculptor Phidias was given the sacred task of constructing a truly majestic statue of Zeus. His skills were such that he created a seated Zeus that looked as if he would knock down the temple if he ever stood up. The effect of this 13-metre tall figure was awe-inspiring, exactly as intended. Yeah, it's a shame that it got destroyed by an earthquake and then burned down. But never mind. Or was it burned down and then destroyed by an earthquake? I don't know. Either way, it's a shame that it's not there anymore. Oh, I forgot to put these guys inside Sparta. Yeah, okay. Right, low tax rate's just enough. Let's retrain these guys and build another unit of peasants. And all of this stuff is fine. We'll leave that. Corinth, what have you got? You've got an armourer, so we can retrain everyone, pretty much. Let's retrain the generals first, then the infantry. Oh, actually, we can't retrain the Principes. That's interesting. Why the hell not? We don't have a militia barracks. Okay, let's build that, because we need to retrain the Principes. They haven't lost all that many, but we still need to do it. So, then these guys, they earned it. Actually, they got quite a lot of their men back. Or did they lose? Did we lose an entire unit? Oh, we lost a whole unit of Principes. That kind of sucks. But we've got a spare unit in Larissa. So let's bring them down. Okay. So this unit of Principes is going to join this army in Corinth. And they've got experience but no upgrades. We can get upgrades in Corinth, so that's fine. Get a great forum or a dockyard and all that stuff. Paved roads would be nice as well. Let's turn up tax rate because we can. Recruiting, we should probably recruit a peasant. Yeah, so let's recruit 1 peasant here. And we'll save the rest of the retraining for next turn. So we should be able to retrain everyone just about. And that will also give us maybe experience upgrades, but maybe weapon upgrades for our men. Have I got a spy in Athens? Yes, Athens. I do. Okay, let's send this guy up to spy on this guy. Okay, we already knew what he had. That's fine. Let's go over there. Right, so I want to see what this thing does. Useless. I want a temple to Mars. I probably should have left that, but whatever. Anyway, what? Why have I got to redo all my training queue? That's dodgy. Whatever. Let's cancel that and recruit peasant. It wasn't giving me any experience, so I don't know why that stopped my training queue. But whatever. I am concerned about this army up here, but there's an army down here that I really should get rid of. Yeah, because otherwise they're going to siege Larissa. 10 to 1, I could just auto this. I don't know. Yeah, the upgrades are minimal, but we'll probably take a fair bit of damage. No, we'll play this one. I want to minimise casualties if possible, so we're going to play this one. I really like to take care of that assassin. Fortunately, it's not like Shogun 2, where they will spawn ninjas and kill everything in sight immediately.
Let us offer prayers to the gods for victory, and then let us arm ourselves to the teeth, just in case the gods aren't listening.
Well, I thought we were already armed to the teeth. I mean, this is a fully fledged pre-marian army here, pretty much, with the exception of any onagers or triarii. So let's have archers, and I'll have the archers behind the Hastati line. I want Hastati right here. Let's have them like this, but there. Turn on fire at will mode, and I put the Principes behind the archers, who need to move a little bit further forward. There we go. Cavalry on the left, and the generals at the rear, and they will also cover the right hand side. Start the battle. There they are, as I expected them to be, up top of that huge hill. Let's march over towards this forest here. I didn't actually mean to, but we're going to anyway, and it seems like a good idea. So let's have a look at them. Well, we know what they've got already. This unit of Peltas is quite a big threat. They've got a lot of experience and gold weapon upgrades, so they're pretty deadly. But they don't have the range of my archers. So if we can get fairly level terrain, which this sort of is, we should be able to actually kill them off before they become a threat. The issue is if they're going to charge with their lancers, which they may well do, but if we keep them, the archers, well protected with the Hastati, then that shouldn't be a problem. So, I'm getting into position here. Let's triple for a few seconds. There we go. Right. Let's have the infantry move forward. We're going to need to get closer than that to be in range for the archers. Let's go here. Cavalry over here. And the general, put them out on the flank. Like that. There we go. Yeah, we've turned on fire at will, and we may as well turn it on for the Principes as well. I'm not expecting to need to use the Principes, but we'll see. We may have to call on them. We're going to have to get closer than that as well. Right. All of you. I want you to go, yeah, round about there. Cavalry can keep marching. And you can go up there. That may actually be close to being in range of these peltasts. Right, the archers are not in range. Why are they all the way back there? I'm going to withdraw these guys. Actually, no, I'm not. That's a dumb idea, but I'm going to move them slightly further back. Right, the archers may be in range now. We'll see if they start shooting at anything. Yep, they're shooting. I'm going to withdraw while I still can. And I'm going to preemptive strike with the general right here. Then I'm going to move the general away, because these guys are going to try and pursue, which is dumb. Right. Hastati, get back in line. Velites, back in line, although slightly further forward than that. Archers, are you in? Yeah, you're in range of these peltasts. Kill them. Let's charge these peltasts, actually. Because these peltasts, even though they've got gold weapon upgrade, they're still peltasts at the end of the day, and these are still generals, heavy cavalry, so they should still be able to rout them fairly easily. Right, they're routing, that's good. These guys are probably being shot by the archers. If they aren't, they should be. No, they're out of range. Alright, archers, keep shooting those guys. Right, peltasts are now routing, that's good. We took hardly any damage from them at all. You after them, you after the peltasts. Oh, looks like he's actually trying to charge the general right there. That's fine. We'll just go around him, I'm not bothered by that. Over here we're killing off this routing unit. Looks like this light lancer unit is going for the general. That's fine. We'll go up this hill and turn around on them. May lose a few cavalry here, but that's okay. Oh, these guys have rallied. We'll go kill them then. Really shouldn't lose these light lancers. No. Continue.
The army is in flight. Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield.
We're not going to catch those lancers, but we will catch these hoplites over here. So we'll kill them and we'll kill all these peltasts. And that should be everything. So hopefully these light lancers will just disappear into nothing. And that would be great. And these heavy pikemen should also disappear. So we didn't actually lose many at all. We lost 1 Velite and 5 Hastati, and that's it. So yeah, that went really well. We're not going to catch these guys, but we'll give it a go anyway. I may have caught them with the light cav, but they were quite a ways away, so not overly confident of that. Yeah, we lost quite a few general's bodyguard right there, but we didn't lose the general, so not a problem. They'll retrain, so again, not a problem. How much did we kill? 93% for 1% loss. I'll take that.
Victory from our generals, and this day is clearly our victory.
Clearly is, yes, and it should have been from the start. So, yeah, they killed 13, but that's okay. Oh, the general gained experience. I don't know which one. The first one, so it'll probably be him. Yeah, and we lost a few Hastati there. They gained 2 guys back. So yeah, we got pretty much everything back. Yeah, so we only lost a few men, which is absolutely fine. I'm not bothered about losing a few bodyguard troops, and the rest, well, it's all fine. So, yeah, it looks like that entire army disappeared. Yeah, enemy army routes, and retinue expands, military tribune. +1 command when defending. Don't know why he got defending when he was attacking. And improves chance of getting elected to senatorial offices, which is great, and 10% popularity with the Senate, which is not so great.
General.
Not terrible either, mind you, but just not really necessary. So, we're going to go up this way with this guy, because I'm concerned about this this Gallic army, because the Scipii here are getting their asses handed to them by these Gauls. Because they've just got such a big territory here, they can afford to just build so many units, and they're just throwing them at these Julii, and they're really struggling. I would not be surprised to see the Julii actually lose maybe Segesta right there. They could even lose Arminum or Arretium, either of them really. Far more likely to lose Arretium than Arminum, because that's just way out of the way. But yeah, Arretium and Segesta, I would not be surprised to see them lose. The Scipii over here are fairly safe because they've got an island nation here basically, and they're one city on in Italy is protected by both Rome and the Julii and me, so they're pretty much safe there. This island, however, is a little bit suspect. But yeah, the Julii are getting their asses kicked. I'm really concerned about that because they're supposed to be guarding me from attacks from the west, and they're not doing that. Well, they are, but they aren't. Well, in fact, no, they're not, because we've already lost Salona once, so I really don't want to lose them again. Anyway, Corinth, we're retraining stuff. That's fine. Apollonia's another turn before I can. Yeah, probably. And everything else is fine. Right, end turn. Where are the Gauls going? I want to know where the Gauls are going. If I can't see the Gaul army anymore, it means it's probably coming towards Salona. Oh! Okay, it was a good thing I came towards Apollonia. Oh, shit. Look at that. That's a big army. I don't see the Gallic... Oh, that might be the Gallic army there, actually. Yeah, I think it was. So, they lost an army here, but they brought in that one that was there over here to attack the Julii, and I really don't fancy the Julii's chances, to be honest. I'm also concerned about what we're being sieged with here. There's another unit of upgraded Peltas and Light Lancers. That sucks badly. Where's this guy? Let's see if we can't get a better look at this guy's army. Not before we get there. Okay, fine. So I'm going to retrain that unit of Hastati because I can. And that means we're only 3 men down from maximum, pretty much. Okay, so we need to retrain more guys here. And I actually want to switch this guy for the peasant. There we go, like that. And then we can turn down the tax rate and retrain all these guys. So yeah, we're going to retrain everything. And we'll build another peasant. Okay, just to keep control, obviously. So, but we can't retrain the Principes yet, except for this one, because they haven't got weapon upgrades. They have to wait another 2 turns to, well, 3 turns actually, to retrain. Alright, Macedonia is sieging them. Who's been killed? Parthia is now dead. I imagine they've been killed off by the Scythians and probably the Egyptians. I can't be sure, but probably the Egyptians. Alright, made a lot. We made a loss. We made a profit. Apollonia has expanded right as they're being sieged, but I'm going to pay for that anyway because I think we can save them. Right, popularity has been gained with the Senate. That's good, I suppose. We're the most advanced faction. Great. Won't be for long, but great. Thermon now has a blacksmith. That's good. We've retrained a whole bunch of shit. Fantastic. Right, Thermon. Retrain me some peasants. Get them some upgrades and whatever. Turn up the tax rate. And another armourer. Ooh, highways. No, plenty of money. Get me an armourer. Corinth and Sparta are fine. Salona I'm concerned about because I'm pretty sure that guy's going to attack. But this guy is attacking, so he has to be the top priority. Got a navy over here I should be doing something with. Have they been upgraded? Yes, they have. Alright, let's take these guys up to Tarentum docks. Now, what's in here? 1 unit. We should be able to beat these guys. Yeah. And we sunk them too, that's good. Right, okay. Let's put them back in the docks and retrain because they're going to need to. Yeah. They had a gold experience chevron, so yeah, they were pretty highly upgraded. Right, we can attack these guys in 1 turn, so we'll do that. Fortunately, they won't get backup from these guys, even though they're only a peasant unit and some Illyrians, but either way. I'm concerned about what's in this Macedonian cavalry. They are pretty badass, and I don't have anything to deal with cavalry except for my cavalry. If they've got the same experience as these light lancers, this is going to be difficult. And I mean difficult. Right, let's give it a go. Oh, you serious? Okay, I've got a better look at what they've got though. Yes, okay, so mostly cavalry. But they've got some ranged as well. Yeah, their Peltas have got experience, not experience, weapon upgrades. This one got experience. So yeah, fairly decent armies here. The Macedonian Cav is the one that's the real threat, and the Phalanx Pikemen right there. But if they've got experience like these light lancers do, then all of them are dangerous. Right, and they've got another Macedonian army right here that's probably going to siege Larissa, which is going to suck. I really want to bring these guys up, but I can't afford to with those Principes in that state. I could really use another army, actually. I could maybe train one in Thermon here. What buildings have we got here? Large Temple of Mars and a blacksmith. Yes, actually this is a good place to retrain another army. Let's start with Principes. So yeah, we're going to get a third army here, we're going to need it. I actually want to have a look at the faction ranking scroll. I want to see all top 5, okay. It's living factions. We are this one. Yeah, so we're number 3 right now. That's the Gauls, I believe. Yeah, the Gauls are second. The Carthaginians are just below us, and up the very top is Egypt, and they're miles away at the top. They are really powerful. So yeah, we're probably going to end up getting killed by Egypt, but we'll see. Yeah, 15 family members. Alright, fair enough. Well, I think I'm going to end the episode there. I'm going to say I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you next time for the battle for Apollonia, and possibly Salona. Guard there. Right, let's get these guys over to Croton, and see if we can't retrain them. We can. We can only retrain one of them, that's a shame. Let's have another trireme while we're here, because we can. Salona up here, I'm pretty sure they're done with pretty much everything, yeah. And we can turn the tax rate up here, which is good. Let's do that. Why can we turn the tax rate up so high? No idea, but we can. And they're about to grow as well, which is excellent. Right, Thermon. They will have finished retraining these guys. So we're at war with the Macedonians. We need to go through here. Okay, did we retrain? No, we didn't retrain any of these guys. So step there. Then we want Hastati over here. Or Hastati. There we go. And then we'll have the light infantry, otherwise known as Velites, and then we'll have the ranged, and then the cavalry. Okay, not necessarily in the correct order for the cavalry, but never mind. Let's turn down the tax rate so they're happier. Hey there, and welcome to episode 9 of Let's Play Rome Total War at a pre-marian challenge. I made a mistake last time and called it episode 7, it was episode 8, so this is 9. So, we've got a revolt in Sparta right here, but that's going to be under control very shortly. These guys are waiting to retrain, I believe. Oh no, they're waiting for units to retrain. We still have some guys over here, which is a good thing. It means you've got some backup. I don't know where those Greeks went. They went north somewhere. I don't know why they would do that, but they have, so I suppose that's a good thing for me. Right. Where's my diplomat? Here he is. Ooh, Numidians. We shall talk with the Numidians at once, yes. Map information, trade rights, please. Thank you. Right, so the Numidians only have 2 territories. They have this one right in the middle here, and this one right here. And it seems like Carthage still has the control of that one right there, but let's see if we can... let's talk to the Egyptians again, and just see if they'll go for it this time. 2 grand? Yeah, alright, fine. That means we get trade rights and build another peasant. Well, we may as well have one anyway. And that's fine, it's going to take another 2 turns. I think the best idea is to have this guy, or these guys rather, guard this area, because this is where their main army is. They've got some forces down here, but they're largely unimportant. These guys aren't important. Ah, that's where the army was that I was looking at before. This guy, he's got a decent army, and Macedonian capital is right there. But he's got a full stack army, but he's actually not very strong, so it means he's been in a fight, which may mean that's where the the Greeks have gone. I'm going to go right outside this town here. Yeah. Alright, fine. Okay, so this army is retraining again, so we're going to leave them as is. The diplomat's fine, everything else is fine, and turn. Right, we haven't been attacked again, although it does look like we've got another Gallic army coming for Salona, so we may have to map information, which is good. Okay, so Carthage, we've already got your map information and trade rights, so we don't need anything from these guys. So actually we just need to walk back again, because we just have to get trade rights from the Germans and the Spanish and the Britons, who are an absolute million miles away, and there's absolutely no way I'm going to get ships over here to transport me across. So we have to go all the way back around again, which is great, I suppose, if you're into that kind of thing. So let's go there. There we go. He can slowly make his way back around again. These guys are retraining, so we're not moving them. They're retraining. I don't know what to do with this fleet here. I don't know, maybe if I move them down to somewhere, or move them somewhere, I can retrain them. Actually, if I move them to Croton, I'd be able to retrain them the best, so I'll maybe do that next time. Right, let's enter. Right, Macedon, Carthage, Pontus, Gaul. They've got a huge army right there. And we're still actually allied with Dacia, which is interesting. No, 62. I wouldn't even take you if I could. Alright, made a small loss, but that's pretty much what we paid in tributes. We made a slight loss on top of that, but it's fine. We've got a Temple of Mars in Sparta, that's good. Right, we've retrained everything there. Sparta is again unhappy. We can retrain again, because we've got that Temple of Mars now. Alright, so we're going to do that again, and I think we better go for the large Temple of Mars, rather than just a regular Temple of Mars. That will also give me more experience. I'll have to retrain again. That'll take 3 turns. But no, we're going to be out of here by that time. So we've got 2 units of peasants here. Let's group them together and turn down the tax rate because they're not happy. Larissa is unhappy. I don't know where those Greeks went, but the fact they're not attacking me is great. Very happy with that. Okay, let's turn the tax rate back up again so we can get... Actually, hold on. Yeah, it is better to build another peasant unit. So, those guys are going to wait there for the moment. We'll have highways next turn, and then I think we'll probably have some a ship